Hello everybody, welcome back! This is episode 22 of Let's Make Zelda for the NES. In 3D this time. So it's almost 4 years ago that this game was released, 1986, right? I was 7 years old back then. And man, little did I know... Let me just mute this part here. Yeah, so this game has been a big part of my life. I've been playing this game over and over and over again all through my life. It's awesome, it's simple yet powerful yet lasting. You know, all the legacy and the Legend of Zelda games that we got across the years have all their common ground here. Their common denominator, many mechanics, many iconic things and features that are born in this game. So in honor to this amazing game, for the last 5 months and a half now, I've been working on remaking it in Unity to bring it to life once again, this time in 3D with modern engine, but preserving the original style, the original pixelated feeling. I have gone above and beyond to recreate every part of the map, every part of the NPCs, the monsters, the enemies, the items, the Triforce. Everything is there now. So if you can see here, the map itself has been laid out. It's been completed for a while now, but now you have to bring it to life. You have to make it work. You have to make it move around. So right now I'm just showing here the editor. Now this is something that I just added, which is the fairy fountain. We have here level 6, which is the best looking level in my opinion, surrounded by the armors, the white armors that protect it. You have here the graveyard where you get the sword, the magical sword, the most powerful sword in the game. Have some scary looking trees, you know, the Death Mountain. This is where the final boss is, Ganon. You have here the iconic level 1, this spooky looking tree that you walk in and then you would go into dungeon 1. So like I said in previous streams, if you have been following, but if you're not, I'm here to remind. This is what I'm doing. So I'm building the outside world of the first quest, first and foremost. That's gonna be the thing that I want to finish first. My original deadline is the end of this year. By the end of this year, which is honestly coming fast, I really want this outside world to be functional, right? So not only have all these bushes and the elements placed in the world, I'm just gonna start playing the game to show you what it looks like right now. Let it load, do its thing. You know, last week we were working on the shops, the caves, the casinos, and then during this week I was refining a lot of the logic. It was actually surprisingly a little bit more complicated than I thought, like many things are like that. Anyway, so here we are. This is Link. It's modeled after this dude, the amiibo, the 3D amiibo, which is cute, adorable. And this guy is actually modeled based on the NES, the Zelda for the NES, which is this game right here, right? So it was the perfect model for me to start working with, and you know, you can walk around. It comes with his little shield of the get-go. To give myself a break while testing, I give myself the max amount of rupees, which is 255. However, I don't have anything but a potion to survive, right? I'm gonna take a few items here because I'm gonna go exploring. I'm gonna take the bomb, why not? I'm gonna take I like to take the red candle, but I don't think I have it handy here. Okay, I'm just gonna get this one. And should I get anything else? For now I think I'm okay. Let's see, can I grab this? Okay, let's go in the shop. Alright, so now as you can see, I'm in the iconic scene. It's dangerous to go alone. Take these. And I can take now the sword. The sword has been added to my inventory, along with the things that I picked up along the way. Right? Obviously, in the original game, in the final game, you won't be able to just pick up all these items from the get-go. This is just for me to help me while testing. And now that I have the sword, I can start, you know, slashing and thrusting it around, kill some enemies, right? And also I can use, for example, the bombs. Place them in the ground, wait for them to explode, trap some enemies into them. I can walk. Now I think all the shops are implemented correctly. Okay, so this guy is gonna give me 30 rupees, but I'm maxed out, so nothing is gonna happen there. So I take the rupee. If I walk out, Now if I go back in, he's gone, right? Because that's something I needed to do, right? Every shop has to have its own state management. You have to know which shops you have visited, so because when I was implementing this and I didn't have that state management, every time I walked into this shop, the guy would just give me 30 rupees every time, right? But there are other caves obviously that don't behave like that you can go in as many times as you want. For example, this is a regular shop, and in here I will be able to buy the magical shield, key, or the blue candle, which I already have. If I try to buy something I already have, this guy won't let me have it because he's kind of nice. You already have that, so that prevents to double spend by accident. Now I don't have the magical shield, I just have the basic one. If I go and purchase it, the rupees decrease, I get it, and now I'm equipped with the magical shield, which is a lot larger. Now if you take a look, this merchant right here, oh, this guy, it's a fan. It's a fan of Link because depending on which color of clothing you're wearing, he's gonna be wearing the same color. In the original game, that was done because they need to preserve memory, so you can only have set number of palettes active at any given time. So when Link was wearing the green tunic like this one, this guy and also Zelda will be wearing green. If Link was wearing the blue ring, which I'm gonna demonstrate, let me go get the blue ring. Let me just kill these guys, get some more money back. I have placed a ring here. Let me get the blue one first. Obviously, this ring is not as easy to get in the original game. It cost 250 rupees in the original game, so you have to first save all that money, and then you'll be blue. And yeah, it looks cool. Looks really cool in blue, but the good thing is that your damage is reduced by 50%. But now look, this guy, okay, he won't let me buy the shield because I already have it. But now look, we have matching styles. Let me just show you this other view. Get a better view here of me and my buddy. Look at that. How much more of a fan can he be? Because we're wearing the same outfits, bro. Look at that. He's a lot taller than me though. I'm tiny. Okay, so that was like a nice touch that I decided to add. I didn't have to do that, you know, in the original game it was done for memory management. I don't have a problem right now because, you know, I'm using several gigabytes of memory, whereas Miyamoto only had probably a few, I don't even know if kilobytes was the word, maybe just a few bytes. And then I have a memory leak that I need to fix, which it just triggered here. I need to fix that. I will, because it just crashed my game right there. So obviously everything is work in progress, but you know, we can just get there quite quickly again. Because I want to show you a bit more of what I've been working on in the last few days. So I'm gonna get now the red ring. Let me just go get my sword again. Right? This is a weird combination because the red ring, you will only find it in the final game. You will only find it in the very last dungeon, right before you're about to fight Ganon, because it's very overpowered. You know, it decreases the damage you receive by 75%. Now, check it out. My biggest fan, surely enough, is wearing red. He is a legend, just like Link. Now I'm missing 5 rupees to buy the shield. Anyway, let's try and make some money in the casino. You know, I could actually just go around, kill enemies, but that's not as fun. This guy is just standing there. He'll be removed. I just forgot to take him off. He should be in here. Now, this is a money-making game, right? You have a 33% chance of winning either 50 rupees or 20 rupees, and a 66 chance to lose either 40 rupees or 20 rupees or even 10, I think. So I need to start by grabbing one, and I had really bad luck. This guy comforts me better luck next time because I just lost 40 rupees. Damn it. Had I taken this one, I would have won 50. But okay, so I just need to go back in. Let's see if we can try our luck again. So let's try maybe this one. Oh my god, minus 20. This was the good one. Seems like the middle one is the lucky one. So let's try that again. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I probably need to stop because I'm just losing money left and right. Anyway, so that's working now. What is not working, I need to do it, is that in the original game, once you take a rupee, and I keep losing my money, man. Oh my god. You wouldn't be able to touch any more rupees until you go back out and back in. So, but I haven't done that yet. I need to lock that. Once you take a rupee, just lock it, because I can go and play again and continue losing. Okay, finally I won 50 rupees. So this is not how it should work ultimately, but I need to fix that. Okay, so that's one thing I need to remember to fix. Okay, so that's another thing that's happening there. Let me get the bombs. Let me show you quickly here the recorder, because I think I'm very happy with how it turned up in the implementation. So I call the recorder and it brings this cyclone that lifts Link in the air and takes him to the next dungeon, right? I'm gonna just take the dungeon items. Dungeons will not be implemented this year. They'll be implemented once the outside world is finished. So for now I can just walk here but nothing happened, right? So dungeons will be done, I'm hoping, from January, and I'm thinking again it's gonna take another 6 months maybe just to do all the dungeons, because I want to finish this game. I want to do it completely, like as faithful and as close as the original game as I can. I'm a big fan. I know the mechanics quite well, so I don't, I'm good on that, and I'm just trying to replicate them. And okay, the potion just healed me, and I need to burn this bush, which works now, to reveal this ladder. And this buddy is gonna give me 30 rupees. He's actually an enemy, if you notice. He's a moblin, but for some reason he's betraying Ganon. But if I go back in, he's gone, unfortunately. There is yet another kind of cave that I'm gonna get to, and that one I still have not finished implementing, and it's quite hilarious because how it is right now is that you can go in and out. Here, this one. So I walk in, and this guy, there's this kind of shop in which he asks you to choose between a heart container, not a heart piece, a container, or a potion. So normal people, in 99% of the scenarios, you will just go and get it. Yay! When you do that, what I need to do now is to prevent for me to taking this potion, maybe disappear it. In the game, I think it just disappears, along with him disappears. And then when you walk out, if I were to walk back in, he should be gone, like the moblin was after I took the rupee. So I haven't done that lock, because as it is right now, I can just grab another heart and even grab a potion, go out, and then walk back in, and then just keep going. And honestly, the other day I checked how many times I could do that. The max number of hearts is 16 in the game, but I could get 17, 18, 19, and if you just, because it's just a grid, it just keeps adding them to your heart container space. So that was a little bit hilarious. So I need to fix that. Okay, I'm getting damage there, so I'm gonna take the potion. Need to fix a little bit the inventory controls. Healing. And speaking of healing, one of the things that I just started doing is working on the fairy fountains. So there is a fairy fountain. What was in here? It's just a regular shop. No, 30 rupees. Nice, got it. If I go back in, this one is actually state managed, so he's gone. So only once. You will only get one. Come here, fairy. Yes. Now you might have noticed that the red ring is not really cutting the damage as it is right now, and you will be completely right. I need to implement that. I implemented the aesthetics of it, not so much the mechanics of it. It shouldn't be too hard. I just need to get around to do it, right? So many little things that I need to do here and there. Oh, the meat. And there's a heart, and there's a shield, which I don't have, so maybe I'll just take it. And this magical shield should allow me to... Oh, okay, so this shop is screwed. I cannot exit. Good, that's a bug, so I'm gonna fix it. Let me just kind of pull out my trusty documentation that I created for this instance, for this situation. Here is the map, and if I'm correct, I passed the armor. So here, 39. So the shop 39, the exit is kind of screwed. So I'm gonna stop the game and just check where this part is. I'm gonna head. So the armors was here, so came down here. So here, this shop is the one that is not correct. Now I need to check where should I put Link. I'm sure that the problem is that when I exit Link, I'm placing him back right at the entrance. So it's just looping. When I exit, he immediately triggers the entrance again, and essentially looks like he cannot leave. So I just need to put Link somewhere away from the stair. So say imagine I get out of there, I'll just go put it here, and I just need to capture that position. Probably okay. So I need to check what position is right now here, copy that value, and then open the code. Is the shop number, what did we say? 39. And then we pull the code. Let's see. So shop manager, game manager, right? No, shop manager, I'm looking at this one. 39. Let's look for 39. So we have a few 39s there. Here. Okay, so that's the entrance. This is the spawning thing. So in this shop 39, you would spawn the merchant, the speech, what he says. It says, boy, this is really expensive. It would instantiate the magical shield prefab, the meat prefab, the heart shop prefab, and the prices, right? The right prices for each one. So, but when you exit, there's another method here that just exits everything. Exit shop or cave. I just need to look 39 and decide where I'm going to put Link, which is the value that we copy from the editor here. So I'm just going to put him here. It's a little bit very specific coordinates. Made them float, save, and I'm hoping that now if I go back to this shop, I'll be able to just go out. So let's play. The bigger this game is getting, I notice it takes a little bit longer, just a little bit longer to process the changes every time, the compilation. I don't want to have to upgrade my computer because prices are steep, man. Apple stuff is really expensive. I'm using an M2 MacBook Pro, so you would think that that would be enough, but no. Okay, but I don't have the candle, so I'm just gonna move this bush, do a little bit of cheating, go in, huh? Oh, there it is. Oh, there's something weird there. And then if I go out, I'm out. Okay, so now it works, but why was I not able to walk from here? Something weird. Ah, maybe it's not quite on the ground? No, that's fine, right? There. I'm getting killed here. Talking. Why? Oof, I got killed and then I got pushed and I got dead inside the shop. Huh. Anyway, okay, so I need to see why Link is kind of struggling to walk into this bush. Into this ladder, not the bush. Wait. The bush. Just move it a little bit. There's this thing. I mean, couldn't be any lower. 37, 8, 9, 4. 39, 9, 9. There, I mean that's flushed. As flushed that it could be. Let's try again. Mega Man. Mega Man what? What Mega Man is that? It's not Mega Man 2. There. Okay, so now it works. Okay, I can walk in, I can walk out. Can I walk from the bottom? Yes, I can. And maybe I'll just check the collider. The collider, it looks okay. Perfect. Okay, so one little bug fixed. Oh, I need to drink some water. How's everybody? So today is Saturday 15 November. I'm in Japan, so maybe for you guys still Friday night. I don't know. I don't think this is a good time to be streaming for the American audiences, but you know, it's honestly the only. I try to stream when I can, guys. It's yeah, I work full time during the week. This is not my full time job. I wish it was, but it's not. It's my hobby at the moment, and I'm enjoying it a lot. But unfortunately, you cannot put just all the time that you want. Because if I could finish this game, the whole thing. I imagine 6 months. Dedicated work, I think I probably could, but it's taking me twice as that, if not more. I'm hoping, right? Everything always takes longer than you expect, and that's just the reality of things. Okay, so place back the tree. Good. All right, well, let's I have two things. When you take the heart, I need to prevent, you know, you from getting all the hearts in the world in this shop, right? Or let me just try again, placing myself somewhere near. There's another one here, so let me just move link. Yeah, so normally I work, you know, Monday to Friday, like a regular job. I work at a medical AI company in Tokyo. I'm the CTO, so I do software development, but not gaming development, more like medical AI. And yeah, the CTO, so you have to manage things, manage engineers, manage strategy, relationships, all these things. So it's pretty interesting. But this is kind of where I have fun, is with game development. Right, okay, so I'm gonna place myself there just to be in a place where I can go in and out that cave and see if I can keep exploiting that after my fix. So oh, lights out. Right, so go in. I can take this one, and I can take this one, which I shouldn't be able to. So in the original game, I think as soon as you take it, it disappears. The two of them, even the old man, and then that shop is done for good. Let's see. Let's just, I don't know, maybe there's like a quick YouTube video we can... YouTube video. Okay, let's go to YouTube. And then Zelda NES, take any one you want. Let's see if there's a video of that. Take any road you want. No, that's not it. Might not be just like a little snippet of that part. Take any one you want. No, I can immediately see. What should I do? Should I pull the switch out quickly? It's okay. It's okay. I think it just should disappear. Or maybe I can just disappear both. Let me see. Let me see what can I do. So firstly, let me make a reminder, because there's just like 4 of these places, 4 or 5 max. So let's look at the code once again. I can close this for now. Exit cave. And then one way for me to remember which one is which is here. So this is the strings. Everything that the old man or old woman or the merchant says is here. Take any one you want. There's two of them. Take any road you want. This is the warp, which works correctly. I haven't shown you yet, but yeah, it works. But this one is not. So it's merchant speech 17. So we have 5 of those. And this shop right here, according to my trusty map, would be shop 61. Maybe we can just go straight to that one and let's see what happens. 61. So yeah, so you walked in, you spawned the merchant says that take any one you want, and there's 2 wares on the left and on the right. The left one is a red potion, the right being the heart container. And then you, on the state management, you identify that Link is in shop 61. And then the global state manager would be here in game manager, where I'm gonna have a bunch of flags. Not all of them yet, but for example here. This is the flags that control and that keep track of which caves with the moblin, the friendly moblin that gives you money, have been visited. Not visited, where you actually take the money. Because if you go in the cave and the moblins there offer you money, but you don't take it because maybe you're full at that time of money, you go out. When you go back in, the rupee is still there. So the trigger is really you taking that rupee. So when you take that rupee, I change this flag. For example, has received moblin rupees ID 9. So this is referring. The ID 9 for me would be this shop right here in the corner. So that means that I went in there, I took the money, and then this is one of the best one because it's 100 rupees. So once you go back in, he shouldn't give you another 100 rupees. So once this flag, for example, let me show you the logic here. 9. It all starts, instead of spawning everything right off the bat, you have to do a check. Check that the game management has received moblin rupees ID 9, so this flag is false. This exclamation mark means that it's false. If it's false, that means you haven't taken the money, so spawn everything. Spawn the merchant, spawn the money. If, however, this is true, then you just skip ahead. You still identify the state management at 9, so you can actually get out of there, but nothing happens. Like the shop's gonna be empty. So I need to do something similar. When you take the heart, so how am I gonna do that? Let's see. So because the heart container right now is not special. I think it's just there's one heart container shared across, dungeons, and so I might need to, like, how do I know that this heart container was? Let me see. Let me just review the logic that I have right now. Current shop identifier, shop manager. Take any road you want. No, not take any one you want. So I need to think a little bit here. We said I was in shop 61. Okay. 61 here. So in here I need to make a check. Check if any of the 2 items here have been taken before. So this is gonna be a bit trickier because it's not a rupee, it's actually 2 different items that I need to make special. Okay, so that's what's happening here, and I need to actually make the flags. So I'll just make a sword and then heart container or red potion shops, and similar idea. So public boolean means it can only be true or false, and I need to make a list of these shops. So for example, this is gonna be has taken heart or potion ID, shop ID, no, cave ID. Very, very specific. I like to have very specific names for variables, for functions, for methods. It is a good practice, even though sometimes the variables are like that long. But once I just see them, I don't have to guess. And one of the things I notice, people who use a lot of AI, like, because sometimes AI doesn't really care if the code is legible by humans or not. Like the variables are X, 1, like Y, like, it's very difficult then to make sense of. So that's one of the things that people vibe coding get in trouble later on. That it's the clarity is king, because at the end of the day, if a human is gonna be overseeing this thing, like in my case me, I need to remember what I did, and these long names help. For example, old man merchant round ears, because there's 2 kind of merchants, with the point ears and the round ears. Things like that. Rupee, yellow, casino, left. It tells me everything I need to know in one long word. So that's kind of one of the ways that I do things here. By default, I don't need to do equals false. I just like to be thorough. But when you define a boolean value and you don't assign it, Unity assigns false, or C# assigns false. But I like to be very thorough, again, for readability, for me, for future Carlos. So 61. Let me just find all the shops that have that text. Take any road you want. No, take any one you want. So 17. I'm just gonna copy this in. It's gonna be 61, 17. There. I said it was gonna be 5 of them, so maybe 4 more. And need to find which one is the next one. Is 28. 28. That's it, because there's three hearts you start with, plus 8 that you can get from dungeons. That's 11, and then 5 that you can get in these kind of caves. That's a 16 hearts. No, wait, there's another one. There's another one in the world floating around in the docks. So it's 16 at the end. 28, 34. And 61. Okay, we have that one. Oh, so just 4. Okay, makes sense. It's just 4 because then the one that is the 5th one is the one that is sitting down on the water in the dock. But you need to have the ladder to get it. I'm talking about this one. For those who are not familiar with the game, there's one heart container here. There, just sitting there. So right, so there's 4 heart containers in these caves, 1 sitting in the world, 8 in dungeons, and 3 that you start with, totaling 16 hearts. Okay, now how do I set this flag? Setting this flag would entail that Link took either the potion or the heart container. When you take the heart container, let me see, remind me the logic there. So there's a player script in here. I have made a bunch of cases in which, depending what you come across with, let me just check what is the name of, say, the heart. There's a heart container here. Oops. Oh my god, my mouse is very sensitive today. Like that. So this is another heart. So when I select this heart, no, that's not it. The one that is spawned in the shop, this one is a specific kind of heart. It has a different name. Heart container dungeon 8. Okay, let me just spawn the heart in the shop, just to make sure what am I dealing with, because I have several prefabs. Sometimes they look alike but they have different tags or names because they behave differently. So let's go in the shop. Just go back to Link. Find. Zoom in. Alright, so this heart is heart container Vox clone. So just like the regular. I'm just gonna save that in here. 1761. Okay, here. So heart container Vox clone, and the potion is called red potion Vox clone, and they don't have tags. This one has tag. It has a tag, heart container. Okay, tag heart container, and there's also red potion, no tag. Right. So there has to be some kind of check. I think I have an idea. Right. Okay. I see. I think I have an idea. So I need to make a method. New. Oh man, I wish I had another screen here. I make the screen really big for you guys if you want to see the text, but this is very big, like very cramped to me. Like I wish I had another screen that I could see another. Okay, I'm just gonna cover this one. Open another game manager on this side. That looks terrible. I'm just gonna decrease the font, sorry guys, tiny bit, just for a while, because I need to look a few things at the same time. This is how I, for example, down here, this is how I control some of the state management. get casino rupee, get shop rupee gossip lady. There's a lady that you pay her to tell you gossip. And there's delivery letter to old woman. So there's this cave in which first you get the letter from the merchant, and once you get the letter, the merchant will not spawn. So there's state management. And also once you have the letter and you go to the old woman, you can trigger that so she can sell you medicine from that point on. So maybe let me just try something. Public void take heart or potion from old man. And in this script I already know the current shop identifier, right? I understand. So maybe I need to create different prefabs for this end so I can call those. That would be probably the easiest way. Otherwise it's gonna be kind of hard. For example, switch. First I need to make sure that the active text shop manager. So 17, 28, 34, 61. These are the IDs that I need to figure out. So 17, 28, 34, 61. Switch shop identifier. No, identifier. How it's called? Current shop identifier, right? Case, for example, 17. No, case 17, and then break. That's one, but it should be a few. It should be 4 cases. Okay, 17, 28, 34, 61. Okay. When that happens in 17, it means you have to go and flag that as taken. So has game manager capitals manager dot I instance dot has taken this one equals true. Flag it. Same for the rest. Like that. Like that. Like that. 17, 28, 34, 61. Okay, now how do I know when this happened, right? Like, how's the game know that Link took a potion or a heart? To call this method. And before that, I need to make another flag right before that switch. I want to make sure that I'm in the right kind of cave. If take any one you want. If current merchant speech, what's it called? Merchant speech. Merchant speech text equals take any one you want. This could be just temporary, just to make sure that I'm indeed in these kind of shops. Then bother about these things. Do not call for this method when you take a normal red potion or a normal heart container, only when you're here. Maybe that's a good way to do it. I don't need to make prefabs then, if I keep this distinction. So every time I take a heart container, check this. And because this flag is not available anywhere any other time, I think it might be enough, so I don't have to make new prefabs, which is great. Let me try. And now when Link player, when Link takes, where did I put that? I'm just gonna collapse some of these long ass methods, man. Look at that. That here. Down, collapse this, and it's almost like 2,000 lines already. Just the shop manager. That's what I mean. Like, thought it was gonna be a bit simpler, but I need to refactor. Once I refactor, I can shave good 500 lines, if not more. Okay, so IDs. Okay, I need to know that. And then in player, when Link takes hard container, here, case hard container, game tag hard container, good. Pick up hard container, player inventory, pick up inventory. That's okay. This adds the destroy the hard container, but maybe before you destroy it, I can do this. Game, no, shop manager. The method that I just made, take reposition from all man. It's like a check. It's not immediately flag it. Like it just check if you're in one of these. Yes, then which one are you in? And flag that one accordingly. Look, if this works, that would be probably the most straightforward way for me to do it right now. And I will also need to do the red potion. Potion red. Where is the potion? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Potion red here. So right again, before I destroy it, I need to add the same line. It's a check. It's not a command. Like it's a check. Only if it's true that is in the shop. I could also actually I probably don't even need this check. This if. Because is this shop identifier. So the shop identifier is set when you enter the shop. So it's in memory, it's in state, right? When you exit the shop, it's gone. I nullify it. So if I happen to be in anywhere else in the world other than 17 or 28, 34 or 30, 61, I don't really need to check for this. But let's see. Let's try that just to see if I'm on the right track there. See if it works at all. Okay. So let's run that. Okay, so right now it's not going to do anything. It's going to flag, but then the flag doesn't prevent it from respawning. So maybe before I played it, let me just do that. The locking mechanism of the shop to not spawn again. Where is the shop manager? Game manager. So 17. Let's go back to 17. Similar check before you spawn the shop, right? So you enter the shop. Imagine you're in 17, right? Before you spawn the merchant and the text and the... Take any road you want. Oh, I made a mistake. 17. Wait. Oh, damn it. What's going on? Take any road you want. Take any one you want. 26. They're all wrong. Damn it. 26. Take 26. 28. Oops. Okay, not a big deal. Not a big deal. 28. Take any one you want. 34. 61 was correct, so I'll just 61 and okay. Take any one you want. It's 26, 26, 28, 28. Take any one you want. Yeah, correct. 34. Take anyone you want. 34. 61. Take anyone you want. Okay. And then I need to change here because they don't exist anymore. 26. 28, 34, 61. What did I do? Okay. This is incorrect. So 26, 28, 34, 61. Man, I'm tripping today. Okay, that's fine. One moment. Better. Okay, now before you spawn everything, when you walked into these kind of shops, in this case the 61 has to be a check. If, check the state management, if game manager .i has taken hard potion in case 61. In fact, it has not taken it, then spawn everything. Like that. Like that, like that. My god, I'm so sorry guys, my throat's killing me. Right. If you have not taken that, spawn everybody. Yeah. And no matter what, assign the identifier, because you will be in that shop even if it's empty. 61. Okay, before I do the rest, because this is where I am, 61, right? Right here. Let's see. Loading, loading. Compiler error. Where? Shop manager does not contain a definition of take a hard portion or accessible on the method. What? Where? Ah. Okay. The name's incorrect. Where you told me that? It's in player. Ah, yeah, here. Ah, yeah, I added the check. Okay, save. Good. Taking your time, Unity, okay. I do not want to have to buy a new laptop for game development. But these games just gonna keep on getting big. Especially because I'm not even halfway there. Like I said, like dungeons are not implemented yet. Okay, so I'm in shop 61. I'm gonna take this heart. Boom. I didn't add any logs, so I don't know. If I walk out, and I walk back in, yes! He's gone. So I can only grab the heart once. Ah, but there's a catch. There is a catch, guys. Always one. Which, I don't know, maybe you can tell what is the problem that we haven't addressed yet. I'll give you a few seconds to think. There's a problem here that we haven't addressed yet. Which is, it's gonna go back in the shop. So yeah, sure enough, I can only grab this once, and then the next time I walk in this shop, he won't be there. But nothing is preventing me now to like just, even though he just tell me to take one, I can just very nonchalantly go in, oops, oops, and then run away, which shouldn't be allowed. So that's the thing, that's the decision you have to make. It's like only one item. So regardless of what you take, the first thing you take should cancel the other one. And in the original game, I'm sure it just disappears. So let's see if we can do that. Look, I'm trying to replicate the original game as much as possible, right? So I can just destroy the non-taken item. The good news is that it works. So this logic state management worked. So maybe before fixing that, I just need to add that log to every shop. And so we did 61, so now let's go to scroll to, let me just copy this. If, go to, I don't need to have this anymore, that was just a temporary comment for me. 34. 29, 38, 34. Here. So same deal. Take any one you want. Check not 61 but 34. The flag for 34. Shop identifier has to be set no matter what. So the if ends before that. And break in here. So that should be there. Okay. 34. Correct. Good. Next is 28. 28 here. Same deal, but add the corresponding flag name. Close the if here. Align the tabs, and then one more up here, right up there. Paste. This would be 26. Castlevania. Okay, so every shop now should have the locking mechanism, so you cannot enter more than once. But again, like I said, nothing is preventing me from taking the heart and the potion. So here, this is where we're gonna do it. In this, take heart or potion from old man check. Now let me just do one more. This could just probably double cover my bot to make sure that I'm actually where I want. And then the case, right? Once you take it, you're already taking it. What I can do, I know in which shop I am, so maybe I can despawn shop contents at that point. So even the old man is gonna be disappearing. I have a method for that already. Despawn shop contents here, but let me just make sure that it's gonna work as a way. What happens when you despawn shop content? It's not gonna work as it is, because despawn shop content is right now called when I exit the shop. So when I exit the shop, the current shop identifier is set to 0, which doesn't exist. It's it only should go from 1 to 63. So it means that you no longer are inside a shop. So if I do this, the moment I grab the heart container, the game will no longer know that I'm inside this cave. And so when I try to get out, I won't be able to. So this method as it is right here is not gonna work. However, I can use a portion of this method. Merchant speech text can stay. There's no wares. Maybe I just need to, destroy the spawn wares. Don't destroy the merchant. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Once you finish that, because you won't know exactly here if it was a heart or a potion. It has to happen on every of these ones. So here, maybe I'll just destroy. There is no middleware in this case because it's only 2 items. So I think I just need to do that. So the moment I take it, I check, I flag, and I destroy the next one just in time before Lynx gets too grabby and try to go and steal the other item. If that's it, I think I'm kind of happy with this solution because it's a bit elegant even. I didn't have to make custom items, custom prefabs for these. It's not like an exorbitant amount of lines. So let's see. If I grab a container, the potion should disappear. If I grab the potion, the heart should disappear. And that should happen on every shop of this kind. Technical difficulties here. Let's see. This one. There you go. I cannot go and he immediately grabs the potion back. Like, don't even try it. Thank you, old man. This is the last time I'll be seeing you. Right? I'm pretty sure. Oh man, I'm about to get killed. Damn. I should probably give myself more hearts when I'm testing, or make myself invincible, or something, because this is stupid. Okay, so I think it works. So now we can just be a little bit more thorough and just test one more of these instances. The cave that is just at the back, and that will help me to check that not only this shop works, but like at least half of them work. Now I'm completely naked here. I have nothing, so I just have to evade as much as possible. Ah, damn it. Okay, it's right here. It's right here. Not longer now. Right here. Okay. Now in this case, let me try taking the potion, and the heart's gone. Perfect. That's working. Potion's there. I can heal myself. If I get out and I walk back in, yes. Okay. I think this was a great success. All right. When I have a little bit of a not milestone, because it's not even that big a deal. This is just a little update to the shop logic. I still like to make a commit. Hit all git commit -m. So ensured take anyone you want cave works only one, and only one item can be taken. Put it in my repository. Okay, so what's next in these shops? I think that's it when it comes to the shops, to be honest. The casino, the casino has something similar. Remember that the casino, there was 3 rupees. Okay, let's fix that. And I think that would be, all the shops would be working correctly at that point if I fix the casino. Because the letter works. The letter is kind of cool because I'll show you how it works. Because I did that during the week and not in a stream. Probably in the train to work. Okay, so I'm gonna put myself here. Start right here. I'm gonna grab the letter. Where is the letter? The letter is actually near the pharmacy. I call it the pharmacy with the lady. So in the game, when you start the game and you walked into what normally would be an old lady selling you potions, she has nothing for sale. Okay, so I'm gonna risk it without the sword. Let's go. Not long now. Just crossing the river. Here. So I'll show you what I mean. So you walk here, and there's just the lady. She doesn't say anything. She's standing there. Nothing happens. You cannot interact with her at all. So that's what happened in the original game. And then you would explore more. You find another old dude in the mountain, and he will give you the letter. And again, a one-time event only. So once you have the letter, that old man doesn't appear. I already did that. Oh shit, I'm getting killed. So now he tells you, show this letter to the old woman. Ugh. Oh man, half a heart. And so yeah, so you're here and it's like, yeah, whatever. And I remember in the original game back in the day, I had this problem. Like, what do I do? How do I give to her? Well, you select the letter. I have to face her, and I implemented that. I implemented a raycast, it's called. So Link has to be facing her. If I'm facing somewhere else and I click the button, nothing happens. And you can see here, can't use letter here, can't use letter here. But if I'm facing at the old lady and I click on it, buy medicine before you go. That's what happens in the original game. And now these trigger a state flag, just like we were doing before, which is this one, has received letter, has delivered letter. So the flag that we just changed just now is has delivered letter. So next time, if let me just get a potion. If I walk back in this shop, she is gonna continue sell me things, because the flag has now been triggered for the rest of the game, as long as the game is running. And if I try to buy it, you already have that. I don't know if I flagged this correctly. Yeah, you already have that. Yeah, because blue potion, the red potion supersedes the blue potion. And while I'm here, something that is still very much work in progress. This is something I was doing yesterday. If I can, yeah, here. Look at this. It's a fairy fountain. So right now it doesn't do anything. It's just the animation. There's a fairy here. This is where Link comes, and you get close enough to the fairy. And once you get close enough, these animations start. In the original game, it happens like that. Like just circles of heart go around you. and it heals you all the way to the max, and she stays there. Like next time you come back, you can always come here and fill up your heart. There's two of these ladies, these fairies. One I call the fairy of the east and the fairy of the west. This is the fairy of the west, it's right here, and the other one is right here. Yeah. And yeah, so I need to work on that. But today I need to leave in about 20 minutes, so I don't think I might have time to do that. But what I can do today, let's go back to the casino, just to finish the shops, man, because I think that's it. Honestly, if I fix the casino, that would be it for shops. All the kinds of shops, the warps, the gossip lady, the pharmacies, the is a secret for everybody, take anyone you want, the letter, that's it. So each different freaking shop has a little bit of a different logic. And also I went above and beyond, like I showed you, like the merchant is wearing the same clothes as you are because he's a fan. Gotcha. Okay, so the problem once again, so go to a casino, you can take 1 rupee, and I having the most worst luck today, so I lost 40 rupees. And in the original game I shouldn't be able to take any more rupees. Like you have to go out, and that happens. This is what happens, right? So it resets the game, so that's cool. But right now, I take this rupee, I won, nice. And I can take another one, play another game, and play another game. So that's not okay. So similarly, once you take 1 rupee, you should destroy them, but I won't change any flags in as much that next time I come in, this guy will be gone. Because gambling is never going away, guys. That's just not going to happen. Yeah, so we just need to do that, right? So let me just verify the logic, and I think it's gonna be not too difficult, because at that point I just need to destroy any remaining rupees when I take one. And I already have my casino logic here. Casino rupee, I wrote my rules for myself, right? How it works, how I think it worked based on like empirical evidence, like playing the game and playing a bunch of these games. You can only have a set amount of results. You can only win 50 or 20. You can lose 20, or you can also lose 10. This is actually not up to date, -10. But the code is actually implemented that way here. -40, -10, blah, blah, blah. So regardless, get casino rupee. So after all of this logic is executed, and you add or subtract the rupees to Link's wallet, then I think I just simply need to destroy any of them. Now there's gonna be 3 items in here. I don't know which one Link exactly took, so I'm just gonna destroy all of them just in case. It doesn't matter if it's not there already, I hope. Like, that could be a problem. Let me see. Maybe I can, okay. If it's a problem, I can make a prevention, like a mechanism. Alright, let's try again. If I take a rupee, the other ones should disappear. Though in the original game, instead of disappear, I think they just kind of become untouchable. They remain there. So I would need to remove their collider. And like I say, I wanted to make it really close to the game, so maybe I need to do that. Let's first see if it works. Let's see if it works. That would be a lot more elegant if I can just remove the collider, because that would be exactly like in the game, which is really what I want to do. So, but first, let's just see if it works. Okay, take this rupee. Yay! Okay. Technically now it's fixed, like game-wise, right? But if you want to be super thorough, like I want to be, so you go back out and go back in. There's a completely different game. Yeah, nice. Right, so what I mean, this is an original game. The other 2 rupees would look like they're there, but Link just walked through them. So can I, instead of destroy, let's see. Pawn left where game object find. No, get component. Box collider. Box collider. How do I disable it? I have to assign to a variable, right? Okay. So bar left rupee equals. This is the same. Middle rupee. Right rupee. Okay, so now I need to remove collider. Enable if left B. That's for collider, right? Collider, left will be collider. So if it exists, if it's not null, or maybe just to do like null. Left will be collider dot enabled false. Was it like that? I can't remember. Is no. Enable active. How do you remove that? Enable. Let me check quickly. How do you disable? Disable box collider. I'm working on a game, blah blah blah, and it needs up to the collider, visible. The game isn't working. Okay. Dot enable equals false. Okay. I remember. Okay, now dot enable equals false. Equals false. I was close. I was very close. Okay, don't destroy nothing. Okay. Let's see. Let's try again. As a final boss of Double Dragon 2. Did you see the poster right here? Oof. Amazing game. One of the best songs, like final boss songs in NES library. I've seen a few not remakes, like covers. So cool, man. Some musicians are so freaking talented. I love guys that goes and do like retro songs, NES songs with like electric guitars, and it's just awesome. Cool people. Okay. Whenever you're ready, Unity. Okay, let's go there. So, let's see if that works. Take it. Still do. Why? Did I save? Collider though, box collider. I should just. Why? I shouldn't destroy them. That's so strange. That is really strange. Why is it destroying the rupees? I thought I already removed that. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Rupee Casino, box collider, right? If I disable that, yeah, we just walk through it, which is really just what I want to do. But if I take Rupee Casino, boom, they get destroyed. That's strange. Why? It didn't compile these last changes? No, I'm an idiot. No, I'm in a wrong place. Ugh. This is take anyone you want. It's not the casino. Oh god. No, this is fine. This is fine. And just need to go to the casino logic here. Never mind. Yeah, you know, when computers make a mistake, they're still right. Because the mistake comes from the humans always. They just do exactly what you tell them. And if what you tell them is wrong, they will do the wrong thing. It's just fascinating. It's okay. That's how we learn. But at least it's really helpful to know that when something like this doesn't work, you made a mistake. It's not the computer, it's you. You did it. So find it. Where did you screw up at? It'll eventually reveal itself. Like many times I want to say like, no, it's just not working. Unity is not compiling. Well, like I said, right? That's my reaction because such a trivial change. But nope, I just put it in the wrong place. That's just the name of the game, guys. Okay, finally, let's see. Go to the casino. Why not take the recorder on your way there? Okay, so now I should take 1 rupee and the other ones should I can just walk through them. Oh! Why? Oh god. Spawn where left game object. Maybe it's not these. Ah, this one works. That's so weird. Okay, now this is really driving me crazy. Why didn't do it on the first one? Left rupee collider, middle rupee collider, right rupee collider. Ah, here, there. My copy pasting skills are not great. Okay. Right. Okay, finally, I think this is it. Take 3 or 4, or I don't know, however many. Take however many. Okay. Stop. Play. Alright, so one more visit to the casino. I want to take this rupee. Oh, can still take it. And it crashed. Why? The object in the Unity engine game object has been destroyed, but you're still trying to access it. Has been destroyed. Huh? And now the whole game crashed. I mean, let me see what happened. Sorry. This is all casino, the game logic of casino. It's actually should be indented to the left. And I'm kind of protecting myself to see there's actually a collider, right? What if I just say if instead of no? False equals false equals false. Is it doing that? Left, middle, right. Left, middle, right. Left, middle, right. Okay, try again. And this method, get casino rupee. Which rupee? Ah, okay. Maybe if I need to protect myself further, I know which rupee was taken. Okay. I mean, I hope I don't have to do that, but at least there's a way out. That's so strange. Because I just wanted to take the collider out, not the whole game object. Alright, let's see. So, get in there. Then, for example, oof. Collider default. I think I'm due to just do a big restart to my computer, man. What could be the problem? If exists the collider that you try to get, then disable it. That is all. If it doesn't exist, don't even do nothing. So why are you crashing? Here. Let me try a different rupee. This rupee. Okay, you lost 20 rupees. Boo. And you have box collider. Yes, go on the box collider. This one has a box collider, the middle one. Did I? Why middle rupee collider? Oh. Oh god. Okay, here. Middle. Right. My god, man, I should just not copy paste anymore at all. Yeah, that's it. Okay, left, left, middle, middle, right, right, left, left, middle, middle, right, right, up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. 30 lives. Okay, this is it, guys. Take 4. 5? I don't know. I don't know how many more ways I can mess this up. But trust me, you could. You could. I could. Let's see. Oh dear. Again, not the fault of the compiler, not the fault of C# or Unity or anybody else in the world. It's just here. But I think I got it finally. It's been a long week. Okay, let's go. Do some gambling. Alright, so taking the middle one. I won, thank you. Left. Box collider disable. Okay, finally, I think it's gonna work. Yay! Yay! And the fire hits me here. Like, I need to fix that. This fire should be harmless, right? I think in the original game you cannot die from this fire. Oh my god. Anyway. Good. I think we can leave it on that note. Freaking link. Okay, let me save that. Freaking link. Won in the casino and then commit suicide by fire. I think you can hear those kind of stories in some places. You can see it in the tabloids. You know, people that don't know how to handle success and winning. Okay, let's save these changes. Sample scene, did I save all the? Yep. Let's do it. git add all git commit so fixed casino rupees. After taking one, you can't take any other unless you exit the casino, just like in the original game, which is like the name of the game here. Git push origin master. Okay, excellent. I'm just gonna quickly show you guys my GitHub progress. So one of the ways that I've been ensuring that I keep accountable and like moving forward with this project is the way I use GitHub. So it's been actually 1 year, I think, almost. From November last year until summer, I was working on this other game, Treasure of Tarmin. It's done, it's published. It was published on the last day of May, right? And then from the next day, I did some like quick updates because some users have feedback and they were right, so I updated. So I'm still somewhat active. Right, so I did that, and then as soon as I finished this one, the next day, you can see here the graph, like very active, and then it stopped. Some updates here, but then the day this one stopped, this one started. Woo. And yeah, if you click here, you can see, well, the code, right? I did my readme for myself, most of it, like a lot of information that it's links that are relevant. And then in here in the profile in GitHub, it has this feature that you mark each day in green when you push at least one contribution or a commit. Now this is mixed with my work, but if you were to look at my Zelda repository, every day there's at least one commit, and that's the way I want to like keep myself on track. Yeah, okay, so I did say that I started in November, so probably here I started the game in 24th. And then was kind of consistent. I dropped the ball here, and then Christmas, holiday, relatives came. I kind of dropped the ball here. But then I said, like, no, let's be serious, because even if it's 5 minutes of coding, like, just open the editor. Like, some days you just don't have the time. But you have 5 minutes to open the editor, look the code, refactor 1 or 2 lines, it counts, make a commit, and that just keeps the motion going, the momentum flowing. Because I find that I was really good at starting games, starting projects, but never finishing them. Because, ooh, shiny thing, ooh, different thing. And I don't want to do that anymore. So I said, like, this year I'm going to apply myself, and I'm going to see that I finish what I start. And I finished, and I started the Treasure of Tarmin here. It was awesome, because it was strange feeling, because, you know, for 6 months that game lived in my computer exclusively. And then I published to itch.io, and the next morning, I was just checking YouTube like mindlessly, and there was one guy playing it, like streaming it. That was one of the best feelings I ever had, because, you know, yeah, I don't know, it was very fun. It's not for sale or anything. It's just more like, hey, somebody's using it. With this game though, and this is the reason why I'm streaming, I won't be able to publish it as is for obvious reasons, because Nintendo might not like that, and they're very known for their aggressiveness, you know, protecting their IPs, even though this game, you know, it's obviously not been sold for 4 years. Anyway, leave that aside. This is what I wanted to do, like share with you guys at least here on stream. I do want to finish the game, but this game is way bigger than Treasure of Tarmin. So at the end of December, I'm hoping that this outside world works perfectly, like I said. And then next year, maybe 6 months, I'm estimating that it will take me to implement each and every dungeon correctly, like completely, just like it works in the original game. And maybe by, you know, June, July next year, the whole game will be there, and you'll be able to save. You'll have the sounds, you'll have you know, the intro, the epic intro scene. You know, I'm hoping that that's gonna happen. And one way that it's been working for me is that every day you need to push the ball forward towards the goal post, even if it's a tiny bit of progress. You know, some days I have like 3-4 hours to spend, you know, holidays and weekends, yes, but the days that I just flat out busy with work, with life, with everything, like, you still need to find the time to do it. And I think that's the secret to consistency. That's the hard part. It's not the code, it's not the logic, it's just the consistency of every day do something. And it's been working for me. So I recommend, guys, if you are a bit like me, that a bit flaky, right? Like you like to start things but not so much finish them. Like, not that you don't like finish them, you just can't, or life gets in the way. I recommend this method. Like, to me, this like little mark every day kind of helps visually, and to get myself accountable here in front of you. But also in other aspect of life, maybe this could be helpful for anybody who is interested in this kind of stuff. So that's where we're at, guys. And the commit that we pushed today, right, so we have here fix casino rupees after taking one, ensure taking one, take any one you want. Cave works, only one and only one item can be taken. I added the east and west fairies, like I said. So this is what I did this week, all this stuff. As you see every day, November 11, 10, 9, 8. Some days I have like a bunch of commits, some days it's just like a tiny bit. You can click on one and see what each one added. So this one was probably a larger one. You added 254 lines and subtracted 82. Bomb, player, normally big scripts. So this means that the red lines are deleted and the blue ones are added or edited. Inventory, it's a lot of like name correction I did that day. It's awesome. I like it too because I can see what I was doing on a particular time. And also it's on top of everything. This is very important for anybody who does any software development. You need to keep a backup of everything you're doing, right? So if my computer explodes right now, I can go back in GitHub and get the code up to today. And then on top of that, I still kind of pack the whole game and push it to AWS once a week. So that way I ensure that I don't have to, worst case scenario, I don't have to lose more than 1 week of progress. Because that's very demotivating. It has happened to me. I think it's happened to most people. Losing work, and sucks. Yeah. Anyway, guys, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll leave my rant here, my almighty grandstanding, telling you how to live your life. Take it or leave it. In the meantime, thank you. Subscribe. Keep an eye on this project. I love sharing, the finished product eventually one day. But if not, during the week, once or twice a week, I'm doing these streams, and I love to hear what you guys think. Like, if am I missing things, like ideas, suggestions, that'd be fun. Have a good weekend. Take care. This is Carlos. See you next time. Bye bye.